All right, Brad Abbott here. I'm going to show you guys chaos push-ups. This is an absolute staple in my system. I have all my athletes doing chaos push-ups. Love them as a primer before your primary bench movement to get warmed up for the bench press. It's really going to get all your stabilizers primed and ready. And some people, you find out that you have a blaring weakness in your stabilizers with movements like this or with like an earthquake bar. So love them as an alternative to an earthquake bar. Easier to set up. Also, not everybody has an earthquake bar, but everybody has a rack with J-cups and bands. So I just have one absolute monster of a band on here. I'm a pretty big guy, so it's needed. You want to try to set it up to where you'll have to play with the height a little bit. I want it to kind of be similar to a push-up feeling. So I just kind of have it set at a hole to where I know when all my weight is on this and I'm doing my push-ups, I'm going to be just barely off the floor. That way I'm not touching the floor, because then that eliminates the purpose, because you'll have stability from touching the floor. So we want to make sure that we're not touching the floor, but I don't want you more than a couple inches off the floor. So I want it to really replicate a push-up. When you grab the band, we'll grab it at about shoulder width apart, because when you go down, the band is going to stretch and you're going to end up a little wider than that. So I'm going to get set up here into like my push-up stance, let my weight into it like a push-up, and you'll see that I'm just 2 inches off the floor. So this is pretty typical to a push-up. Really going to feel like it, but you're going to see immediately I'm starting to shake a little bit. Now I'm pretty stable, and I'm still getting a little bit shaky with this. But I'm going to do a couple sets of 10. I got some bench work today, so I'm going to do a couple sets of 10 here. Get me nice and primed and ready to bench press. You're going to also find that you really need to brace your core on this too. So it's also kind of doubling as a core warm-up. But throw that into the mix, give that a shot.